Hey Commanders, how you doing today or tonight? Lewis here, back with yet another World of Warships Legends video, and this time we're taking the Tier 8 German heavy cruiser, the Roon, out for yet another run around. This time though, with the new Azur Roon Commander, and skin as well to match. So, have the next few minutes or so, yeah, go over the commander setup and all that good stuff. So, yeah, obviously Azur Wave 4 dropped, of course, the other week, and all that good stuff. And, yeah, it's been taking a bit of getting used to, trying different setups and so on. But I think I might have found one that works actually reasonably well for Roon and whatnot. So, commander setup, Azur Roon, rank 13, legendary rank 2. Her base trait is Fate Simulation, which helps to improve the traverse speed of your main batteries, for cruisers only. However, the other part of her base trait is improves rudder shift turning time for any type of ship. So destroyers, cruisers, battleships and aircraft carriers. And then for inspirations and whatnot, in the first inspiration slot at rank 14 and legendary rank 2, using Luigi Sansonetti. His base trait is Aegis, which decreases incoming damage for cruisers and whatnot. And then in the second inspiration slot at rank 13, also legendary rank 2, Inigo Campione. His base trait is Spartan, which decreases damage to your ship. So it doesn't matter if it's a destroyer, cruiser, battleship or aircraft carrier, as long as it's a floating ship, it decreases incoming damage of all kinds and whatnot. So these two together, plus all the other setups and everything I've got, makes the Roon a little more tanky than usual, to say the least. Skills and perks otherwise, in the first row we have Mastery 4 out of 4. I'm using the Beyond Range skill, which improves main battery range for cruisers by up to 10%. Because yeah, when it comes to playing Roon, I find it's better to play Roon at with a little bit of range between you and your opponents. And in the second row, Igniter, Mastery 4 out of 4. Increases the chances of your cruiser's high explosive shells starting a fight by up to 3%. And chances are with playing the Roon, you'll be most likely be using high explosive the majority of the time, so... And yeah, so having that helps out a little bit. Of course you could use the Expose skill, which allows you to spot torps from further away with sonar active, or before it's too late, which spots torps from further out. But as for Roon's unique skill, it's called Well-Rounded Armour. This is where it gets interesting. Providing a sonar is active, it decreases incoming damage to your ship. Doesn't have to be a cruiser specifically, from what I understand, just has to be a ship with sonar. Oh, excuse me. And then last but not least, in the fourth row, Mastery 2 out of 4, I'm using the Steer Clear skill, which also helps to improve rudder shift turning time, in with obviously the base trait and modules that I also use. I use both rudder modules. And also, if your rudder gets incapacitated for whatever reason, and you don't want to use damage control or it's not available, it allows your rudder to get fixed a little bit faster. Then as for legendary skill of choice, Mastery 2 out of 4, I'm using the Refuel Station skill. Yep, short version. For cruisers, it shaves off main battery reload time. And if a friendly ship is within a certain range of you, you'll gain an additional 10% extra range on your main batteries. So in this match, managed to get a little over 137,000 damage, 102 shells on target, 2 torpedoes, 1 incapacitation, 3 sinkings, a few fires, a few citadel hits, even a few secondary battery hits, 1 detection, devastating strike, and the high caliber medal. Results I was getting with this kind of setup, I honestly could not complain. Yeah, a little bit better than usual, to say the least, for me. And also topped the entire leaderboard by over 2,240 base XP. And my division buddy, Legendary V19, some of you may know him, base XP of 2,066. Yeah, like I said, Roon, tricky cruiser to play reasonably well, but if you're not doing a Nuremberg or Königsberg, you should be just fine at with the Roon at tier 8. Otherwise, that's everything in a nutshell. So, as says now, if you enjoyed the video, do all the things like comment, subscribe, and share, and whatnot, and obviously turn on notifications too. Also, if you have an account on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/r_less_88. You'll frequently catch me playing Legends over there, and from time to time I do play different games as well. But yeah, otherwise that covers everything in a nutshell, so I'm going to stop talking and I shall catch you all next time.